Welcome to Adoptions from the Heart TV. I am Amanda Aliberti, and I'm very excited to have you all here. It's our first season, and we are hoping to be able to answer some of your questions or concerns about the adoption process. So today we are very excited. We have Danielle Goodman from our Delaware office. She's going to be talking about the unknowns in the adoption process. One of the biggest frustrations that families have during the adoption process is not knowing and not being able to have control over things. So with that, take it away, Danielle.
Thanks so much, Amanda. I'm Danielle. I am going to kind of talk to you a little bit about some of these unknowns for adoptive families in adoption. So a lot of times, in adoption, adoptive parents come to us and they really want all of this control. They have maybe suffered from years of infertility, maybe trying, losing, miscarrying, just struggling a lot. And for that reason, they kind of know what they want when they come in the door. They know that they want everything to be just so. Unfortunately, in adoption, it's really something that we kind of really try to educate families on. Just kind of take it slow, relax, let go a little bit. There are pieces of the adoption process that people are able to have some control over, but overall, a lot of times, unfortunately, adoptive parents don't have the control. That's really the expected parents. They have control, they get to make the decisions, they're in control of their own body, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you look at that. We can kind of educate them and counsel them on the importance of eating right and not drinking and not using any drugs, but ultimately, it's going to be up to them whether or not they go see the doctor. They take really good care of themselves. But in that facet, adoptive parents do have control over what kind of situations that they are comfortable with. And so that's really a big portion of what the control is. But the hospital time, this and what we really stress on is this is really the only time your expected parent is ever going to have 100% alone time with their child. And it's really okay that they want that time. It's not a red flag that they want that time. It's not a red flag that they don't want that time. And it's really important to respect their wishes and whatever their wants and desires are in this situation. It's going to make for a healthier adoption process if you can just kind of let go of that control. Make sure that you are there trying to be respectful of what their needs and what their wants are. We totally get it. We've been doing this a long time. We 100% understand that unknown and that issue of what's going to happen is really hard. One of the main reasons I really love adoption, every situation is totally different. Every family's different. Every expected parent's different. Every situation at the hospital is a little different. It makes for a much better day. Our work days aren't the same every day. We never know what each day is going to bring. But in that experience, we can't really tell you as an adoptive family what your situation is going to look like 100% from start to finish. There is so many unknowns for us too that we can't really necessarily prepare you for everything. We try to prepare you as much as we can. Please just be respectful not just of your birth parent, but also of your social worker. We are the professionals in this facet. We are doing the best that we can do. And just kind of listen, take the advice of whatever we're giving you, and take it to heart. We're not trying to control you necessarily, but we're just trying to give you as much information and as much benefit and background information that we can so that you make the right decisions for you and your family at the time. And that we want everything to be as smooth as possible the whole way through, from start to finish. It's really, really important. Again, please, if you take anything from this, just remember to take a moment, breathe, relax, and just let it go a little bit. Everything that is meant to be will be, and everything will turn out good in the end. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Danielle. That was very informative. We are hopeful that this was able to help people for the future, and we are excited to have you guys tune in next week. If you think of any other questions, concerns, or things you might be still confused about, feel free to shoot us an email, and we'd be happy to address it in future episodes. Thanks so much. Bye.